The best way to configure Flickstick, press the Steam button on the left and then go into the controller settings and over to Edit Layout. On the left side of the screen, tab down to joysticks and then set the right joystick behavior to Flickstick. Press the Steam button again and here you can test it out. Here you can see that pressing down on the stick actually makes my character turn around and face behind them instead of looking down at the ground. Okay, how do I look down at the ground then? Well, Flickstick goes hand in hand with gyro, so we need to turn that on. Press the Steam button again, and on the left-hand side, go to the gyro tab and then set gyro behavior to gyro to mouse, which is currently in beta but works really well. Press the Steam button again and give it a shot. It's gonna feel really strange at first, but over time, you might be able to get used to it. But we're not done yet because first we have to configure it. Press Steam again. Under the joysticks tab, on the right joystick, open the cog menu, and here you can see the angle calibration slider. Because each game is different, you're going to have to configure it on a game-by-game basis. Let me show you how to do that. Press B to back out of this menu, and then in your main menu, go up to buttons, and then go to face button behavior. Change that from whatever it is to button pad. Now let's set the button to a new function. Press the selector, and then use R1 to go over to the last tab, which is labeled camera. Here we have three options. Set it to turn camera 360 degrees. Press confirm. Now go back to your game by pressing the Steam button. I'm picking this lantern that is outside of the arena in Cyrodiil. Make sure that your cursor is right on an object and then press the A button. If the game is configured properly, your character is going to spin all the way around and you'll be looking at the exact same target that you started with. As you can see, I am not configured properly, so I need to make some adjustments. Press Steam, go into joysticks, and then set the settings cog for Flickstick. The slider controls how much you'll turn when doing a 360-degree spin. I went past my lamp, so my number must be too high. I'm going to adjust it until I find the right number, which for this game turns out to be 3142. I look at the lamp, and then I press A, and I come right back to looking at the lamp again. It means I've nailed it. But before we're done setting up Flickstick, I'm going to set up my snapping settings, and I want to set up my snap angle to 90 degrees. Now I can only look left, right, forward, and behind me, and then I fine-tune my aim with the gyro. And then finally, let's press Steam, go up to buttons, and hover over the A button and press X to delete that turn camera 360 degrees setting, because we don't need it anymore.